So I went immediately online to look that up, and I couldn't get online.
Oh no.
Yeah, something had happened where the towers were not working or the data centers were down, and I was at a loss. So I said it would have been really good if I had downloaded some of this information before I needed it.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan with the Farm to Table Direct Show, and we are out here amongst the vendors at Oakey Homestead Expo 2025, Mays County Fairground in Pryor, Oklahoma. And I am standing here with Zach from the KnowledgePantry.com. Really totally cool high-tech sign that we got going there. Very creative, and I like that. But anyway, this is Zach, and we're going to get into what is the Knowledge Pantry and why you need to know about it and why you might actually need what he has here. So, Zach, I'm going to let you tell us, what is the Knowledge Pantry?
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you noticing my high-gloss, fancy sign here. I put a lot of work on that. So the Knowledge Pantry was an idea I had a couple years ago. This is our first time as a vendor. This is our first time coming to the expo. And the thought here was, I don't know about you guys, I don't know about you, but when I'm trying to teach myself something new, if I'm trying to learn some new skill, the first place that I go to is YouTube.
Right.
I am reliant on the internet, as embarrassing as that is, and when it's not accessible, I don't know how to do anything. I've grown up learning how to look things up and not memorize things, so my skill set's small, but knowing how to look things up is what I have to offer the world.
Okay.
So I am at the mercy of the internet, unfortunately, and I think a lot of people are similar to that.
I would agree with that.
So what I had done one day was I was trying to teach myself how to put in a new GFC outlet.
Right.
And I think a lot of people probably think that's an easy thing, but forgive me, I'm not as smart as a lot of people. So I went immediately online to look that up, and I couldn't get online.
Oh no.
Yeah, something had happened where the towers were not working or the data centers were down, and I was at a loss. So I said it would have been really good if I had downloaded some of this information before I needed it. That way, when some outage came and I needed to look things up, there was a resource for me to actually learn things.
Okay.
So some people call these books. Some people have videos and magazines. So I decided I'm going to aggregate all that stuff and put it on a drive and make it accessible to people and call it the Knowledge Pantry. So that's what this is.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's back up over here to this screen if we can, so that you can tell us what all is in the Knowledge Pantry.
Right. So I'm a web developer, so some of this stuff was stuff that I struggled to scrape, but I was able to all pull this together. What's on a typical Knowledge Pantry is about 1,000 different DIY videos on all different topics: homesteading topics, survivalism, everything that could be relevant to somebody in disaster. About 4,000 different ebooks, again, on all different sorts of topics: finding potable water, what to do in a disaster, FEMA guides. I also have, I'm skipping a bullet here, but I also have maps for every state, like those maps you used to have in your glove box, those old print road maps. High resolutions, one for each one of those. On the tablet, I also have Wikipedia, all of Wikipedia, which you can download. You can make available offline. I had no idea a few years ago that you could actually download Wikipedia if you had enough space, but you can. So Wikipedia is available on here. Along with Wikipedia, there's WikiHow articles. They're just how-to articles: how to change your oil, how to change a GFCI outlet, with step-by-step directions, with pictures. Wikibooks is just a collection of open source books that are on all different topics as well. And on the tablet itself, and I don't know if this is even going to show up on camera, I have an offline website where you can look at all of those videos broken down by category. So I'll just pick one randomly. Cooking with cast iron, I clicked on. And again, the keyword here is this is offline. This tablet's in airplane mode. I'm not getting any signal in here anyway, but if you're completely camping or in a situation where you want to get online and you can't, you have access to all these videos through this website that I put on here that works completely offline as well.
Okay, awesome. Now I see here on that little list of bullets, directory information for every hospital in each state.
Yeah, that's right.
That is, listen, you're out somewhere, that can be life-saving information as well. And I'm sure in the midst of all those DIYs and books, I'm sure there's a whole lot of life-saving stuff in there, and that is totally cool. Now, I'm going to ask a question that we kind of developed over and kind of ask ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Is this updatable?
Yeah, so I put a 500 gig SD card in the tablet, and the hard drives are 500 gig hard drives. I only fill them up about halfway.
Okay.
So you got about 240 gigs of free space for you to add your own, and I'd recommend people add their own stuff to it.
Okay. So I mean, again, as things change or things, it's really easy. I know I'm off the D. So I'll ask. I mean, you're holding this cool little tablet in your hand.
Yeah.
And I know you've got it also in a
So that's the solar charger. So
solar charger. So not that. Actually, get this right here.
Yeah, they're the hard drives.
Okay, that's the hard drive. So same amount of information in here.
Same files on both. The hard drives are these you have to plug into a computer to work, so you do have to have a dependency on other technology, but the files are on the same. The tablets are get up and go, and if you grab that solar charger, you don't even need to have access to the grid.
Right. So you can power it, you can take it and pretty much use it anywhere. So I'm going to ask the $1 million question, you know, how affordable is this option? Because you're getting a whole lot of knowledge.
I do my best with these. The knowledge itself is free. I'm happy to tell people how to build these things, what resources I pulled from. But for the service of putting them on a hard drive, I charge $99 for the hard drives themselves and $3.99 for these tablets. And most of that cost is the hardware that I got to pay for.
Right. So actually totally affordable to be able to have an off-grid, offline resource of information and how-tos that, again, most of us are dependent upon and take for granted we have anytime we want.
Yeah, that's the blind spot.
Because I grab this little doodad for about everything anymore for information, and I watch the YouTube videos on how to do stuff. So totally cool that is available somewhere. And not so much that I couldn't go do it myself, but that somebody's took the effort and time to aggregate all that into one place. Okay. So, well, I'll ask. I mean, I know we did this on theknowledgepantry.com.
That's right.
So is this shippable?
Yeah, so I have a little Etsy store. You can buy either product on there. There's a couple additional options like the solar charger or the hard case, but just go to theknowledgepantry.com. I got all the info up there, and if you have any other questions, my email's on there as well.
Right. Yeah, you need to hold that up a little.
My email's on there as well.
That way they can hear you. But anyway, yeah, so that's totally cool, guys. Listen, you know, we don't got to wait for the grid to go down to be in this situation. Just simply an internet tower is not working. Natural disasters that have occurred that take that out for a period of days and time, and you need information on how to fix something or how to take care of something, and having that handy. I can so totally see that as a preparation on any homestead, on any farm, and in anybody's house, quite frankly, no matter where they're at, and also as a prepping tool. To keep in your prep supplies and that type of thing. So, you know, and I like the hard case because, man, I know me, I drop things. So, you know, without the hard case, I'd be in trouble. But so totally cool. Zach, it's awesome that you've took the time to do this. And I mean, you're getting up and getting going with this thing. So listen, folks, go check out theknowledgepantry.com. Check out and see what all he's got there with these two things. Study and make a decision for yourself. We just wanted to introduce this as a totally cool thing, and it's totally useful, and that's what we want y'all to have, is totally useful tools and total things that you can use in your day-to-day life, and that can possibly save you in a moment of time. Well, Zach, I appreciate you sharing with us what this is. I appreciate the hard work
Thank you very much.
that you've done to pull all this together and make this a compact and easily achievable thing, so somebody else doesn't have to spend those hours doing that.
I'm happy to sell these things, but I'm also just want to get the word out there to people start thinking about what could happen and how vulnerable I might be if I don't have access to the internet.
Right, absolutely. Well, we appreciate that very much. Well, listen, we say something at the end of every interview and every show and everything that kind of ties right in with what you do here, and we were talking about it before, so you know what that is.
I'm ready.
All right, so now on the Keep It Local, we say keep it local. We drag it out a little bit.
Spell it. All right, I'm ready.
Okay, anyway. All right, everybody, again, another fine interview here on the Farm to Table Direct Show with Zach from theknowledgepantry.com. Go check them out, and as we say at the end of every interview, prepare for the unexpected and keep it local.
Thank you.